what is there to do in Long Beach? So we have sailed out of Long Beach many, many times. And a lot of those earlier sailings, we actually stayed in Long Beach, and some of the more recent ones as well. There are some very lovely hotels. The Hilton Long Beach is really quite nice. They've got a very nice restaurant there as well. And the area is somewhat walkable. You could walk a decent walk to like a Walmart and some other shops, some restaurants and things. If you kind of head uphill a little bit, slight incline. But then if you go down from there, there's a Laugh Factory, which we've never actually been to, but I would really love to go to one day. So that's a comedy club. It's a really famous chain. There's, I think, 2 or 3 of them at least. But the one in Long Beach could be a great place to see like an up-and-coming comedian that you might end up seeing on television or a Netflix special one day. And they've got some nice restaurants in that area, which is really quite nice. They've got a overpass that looks like a roller coaster, but is not a roller coaster. So watch out for that, because when I saw that, I'm like, there's an amusement park. And I get there and I'm like, there's no amusement park. It's nice, and they've got lights and everything. There's a shopping area that's really quite nice that it connects to. And it's nicely walkable. There's different restaurants, like over by the Hyatt. There's like a California Pizza Kitchen and some other places you can go to. And there's a nice sort of park area attached to the Hyatt that you can walk through. There's kind of like some lakes and trees. It's a nice little walk. And on the other side of that, there's a nice beach that you can go to, a free beach. And we've been walking there several times. We've actually seen movies and commercials actually being filmed there. So you might end up walking by, a hot set and seeing like an actor or something. There might be some production going on. That's sort of on one side, but that's like Long Beach, like downtown Long Beach. Where the cruise terminal is kind of over a bridge to get to that area. Now, to navigate around this area, there is a free shuttle called Passport. It's this big red bus, and it's free. So if you're going to be spending any time in Long Beach, I recommend that you download the map online of where the Passport stops are and where it goes. Because if you're staying at a hotel and maybe it has a shuttle, maybe it doesn't, that would take you to the cruise terminal, the Passport free shuttle does take you there. So that's a good option, and it can move you around. Go to the restaurant, go to the shopping, go to the cruise terminal. So that's quite nice. But then over the bridge, over by where the Carnival cruise ship is, there's the Queen Mary, which we haven't stayed at, but that's sort of an attraction of its own. I think they've got like a museum and it's also a hotel, but we haven't done that yet. In front of the Queen Mary, there is often different things going on, like a winter festival or something, where some games or rides or food trucks or things might be set up. So you never know what you might see there. And another lovely hotel is the Hotel Maya, which is sort of in that vicinity as well. It's a DoubleTree. It can be pricey, but if you're able to get it like half off, it's really quite fantastic. The service is amazing. It feels almost like a Hawaiian resort in its decor. And they've got like pools and different outdoor areas with like, torches and things, which is really quite lovely. And the shuttle service at the Hotel Maya is cool because you can just arrange it all by text. And so you could be at that shopping mall on the other side of the bridge and be like, hey, could we get a shuttle pickup? And they'll be like, sure, meet you outside the Gap or whatever, and they'll come and get you. And that is just fantastic. So if you have the means or the price is right, Hotel Maya is really lovely, and it's a short little walk to the Carnival Cruise Terminal. One key thing that you need to know about Long Beach, though, in terms of cruising, is there are 2 sort of cruise terminals. One is for Carnival and one's for Princess. The one for Princess is over in an area called San Pedro. So you want to be careful when you're booking shuttles and hotels and planning your trip and taking a taxi or whatever you're doing, that San Pedro is Princess. But the Long Beach area, it's on Windsor Way. The address, I believe, is 231 Windsor Way. The one that's next to the Queen Mary, that's where Carnival is. So you want to be careful not to confuse the two, or else you might end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the area around Long Beach is really quite walkable and is really quite lovely. So spending a day or two there, not a bad way to spend some time before or after your cruise.